Hello there. I hope you all continue to be well, whether you are still in your house homeschooling, or perhaps you're watching this after a day at school. Whichever it is, I hope you're happy and healthy. Some of you, however, may be a bit tired, as you may be one of those children who find it hard to go to sleep when it's still light outside. I'm the opposite, in as much as I find it hard to go back to sleep if I wake up early in the morning and it's daylight already. We are nearing the longest day of the year, which will be this Saturday, where there will be, amazingly, 16.5 hours of daylight. Sunrise will be at 4:52 in the morning and sunset just before 9:30 in the evening. Crazy. And whilst we've had already some wonderfully hot days this year, the longest day is officially the start of the astronomical summer. In the meteorological year, which evenly splits the 12 months into 4 equal seasons of 3 months, summer started on the 1st of June. But the astronomical summer begins when the North Pole is pointing most directly towards the sun. This date has had spiritual significance for thousands of years through human awe and wonder of the great power of the sun. For some pagans, the longest day is when they celebrate the marriage of their god and goddess and see the union as the force that creates the harvest fruits. They famously meet at Stonehenge to watch the sun rise on the longest day. Sadly, they won't be able to do that this year. The Celtic religion celebrates the longest day with bonfires, adding to the sun's energy. It's also the festival of Li, the Chinese goddess of light. And Christians like me celebrate the feast of St. John the Baptist around this time. This is the patron saint of Northwood Church, and we would have had our big celebration next weekend. All of these religions, including mine, celebrate and give thanks for their God, all divine powers that created the sun and subsequently all life on earth. And during this lockdown period, you may have been able to enjoy creation more than usual, having more time to go for long walks around our beautiful island, listening to the birds in the trees, seeing the bees coming to collect the nectar from the flowers, watching the waves lap upon the shore. There are so many ways you can connect with the world and creation around us. For us in the Collinson household, one particular way we've enjoyed creation these last few months have been by growing some lettuce, beetroot and wildflowers from seed. We had to tend to them every day, ensuring they are watered, getting enough sunlight to grow, and moving them to larger pots when they started to grow too big for the smaller ones. The seeds started in tiny pots about this big, and now they're fully grown and in the garden. In fact, we've just started picking some lettuce leaves off for our salad. They're about this size now. It's been so great to see all these plants grow, and alongside some other tomato plants we were given, the boys have been kept busy watering and tending to them, all nearly as busy as the feathered parents have been in our garden finding food for their little chicks. Before lockdown, many of us may have been too busy to appreciate creation around us, playing football in our garden, but not noticing what other small creatures were in the garden with us, jumping in the cars to go to meetings or clubs, and not enjoying the fields and trees we were passing. However, now we may have that little bit more time to cycle around, to walk and explore and see what wonderful things are right on our doorstep. And we need to keep looking around and being grateful for creation, even if our lives do change or start getting busier in the next few weeks. It's too important and precious to ignore. So during this week, or even on the longest day itself on Saturday, spend some time sitting outside, look around you. What have you noticed in your garden or around where you live that you haven't noticed before? Write them down and remember to be grateful for them. As always, we're going to end with a prayer. So please do put your hands together and close your eyes if you want. Dear God, thank you for everything you have made, from the blue sky to the green grass, from the tallest tree to the smallest daisy, from our big pet dogs to the smallest butterfly. And most importantly this week, for the sun that enables everything to grow. Help us to see all the wonderful creation around us and remind us always to be thankful. Amen. Have a great week. I hope you do get some sleep despite the long days we're having. But most importantly, I hope you can enjoy the wonderful place we live in and the amazing creation around us. Bye for now.